It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh god, I might die. Yo, how the fuck does he shoot me underwater? I'm fucking, that's dirty ass water. I'm fucking hidden. Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome to the beginning of a new series, the very first series on this whole revamp of the channel. And this is a game that's been highly requested in the comments, and that is Little Nightmares 2. I'm going to be going back to an old format that you guys really seem to enjoy, that I seem to enjoy, and that is what's called a Let's Platinum. I will talk about that as we go through this, but essentially the goal of this series is simple. We're going to play through the game with the objective of getting the Platinum Trophy. If you're playing on like Xbox, that's the equivalent of just getting all the achievements. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's set up. We don't need a lot of intro here. Let's just start the game. We're starting from scratch, as you can see, because I clearly haven't even gone through the license agreement yet. But essentially, we're just going to be playing the game, and we're going to be going for the Platinum Trophy. So here we go, Little Nightmares 2. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. So far, I love this game. Especially, I mean, I loved Little Nightmares 1, and that's partly why I'm starting with this game. Some of you might not know this, but Little Nightmares 1, the walkthrough that I made for that game, where I did the Hard to the Core trophy, that is, to this day, the most popular video on my channel. I think it has somewhere over 50,000 views at the time of recording this. And so obviously that video is responsible for a lot of new subscribers being brought to the channel. And a lot of those subscribers, they were commenting a lot when the second game came out, and they were like, hey, are you going to cover it? Are you going to do something? And honestly, I mean, as you guys know who have been following for a while, I just, my life kind of took me in other directions that didn't involve making YouTube videos. But now, with this whole channel restart, we're kind of starting from scratch. And hell yeah, I'm going to be playing Little Nightmares 2, getting the Platinum Trophy. You know, you can look at these types of videos as a walkthrough in a way, because like you're gonna be watching me get the trophies, you're gonna be watching me beat the game. But personally, I don't consider these videos walkthroughs. You guys who have been a fan of the channel for a while, you know I take that pretty seriously, that I take it very seriously, the distinction between a walkthrough and a let's play, and you know, different types of formats like that. I gotta get ready to run here. But nevertheless, if you want to use this as a walkthrough in the quest to get your own Platinum Trophy, by all means, go ahead and do that. You know, I'm going to take this series a chapter at a time, and I'll kind of talk about the different trophies that we're going for. So, for example, in the game, there are some trophies that you got to be aware of throughout the entire time you play. Mainly, that's like collectibles. And in this game, there are two collectibles. There are hats, and there are these things called the, I should have remembered this, like the glitches or something. And so those are things you got to be aware of and looking for in every chapter. There's also a trophy which involves holding Six's hand. We haven't yet met Six, but we'll come to her in a little bit. There's a trophy for holding her hand for like just an arbitrarily long amount of time. I'm going to drop down here. But then the rest of them, they're all pretty much just chapter specific. So like right here, this is actually our first collectible. Maybe I should have turned the brightness up. No, it looks like it's coming through well on the recording. It's just on my monitor, it's a little darker than I'd like. But that's alright, we'll run with it. Yeah, so first collectible's right here. This is the glitched persona I was talking about. You just gotta like interact with it. One down. There are 4 of those in this chapter. Okay, go through the hole. And then there's 2 hats, and then I think there are 3 miscellaneous trophies that we're going to be going for. So that's everything in Chapter 1. That's how we're going to do it. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back, but especially this first part of the game. It's not going to stay like this, but this first part of the game really reminds me of Limbo, because you're in the forest, whereas in the first Little Nightmares, you like immediately just wake up on the giant boat, and I think you're there for the remainder of the game. Can't really remember. Okay, I gotta... Okay, so this is where one of the trophies for Chapter 1 starts. Basically, you have to get through this bear trap section without dying. So you can see there's a bear trap right there in front of me, like above me. And now there's one right below me. And then there's one already folded up right there. And we'll just do that. Easy enough. And then we're just gonna yank this stick from the bear trap, and then we'll use it to spring that one. So we're good there. And then we're not done yet. We won't get that trophy until we're done with the next section too. Before we do that though, we'll go ahead and get collectible number 2. We're gonna drop down beneath the tree, and then here's glitched persona number 2. Okay, so here we go. This is the next part. So you see where these loose leaves are? I'm gonna hit them. That didn't do it, so I'll creep up a little bit. And there we go. So you'll see that kind of just like springs up a ton of bear traps hidden in the grass. Okay, that's good. And then now I'll take these pine cones and basically do the same thing. I'm gonna be, this is kind of unnecessary, but I'm just gonna be a little paranoid here and spring up any more of them. I mean, there's a ton. In all honesty, I don't need to be doing this because, like, I just need to jump on this and then jump on the tree, and then there'll be one right below me, which I'm gonna jump over, and there we go. That's all you gotta do. That trophy will pop once I get to the house up here. So that should pop any second. Let's wait for it. Hopefully the game doesn't make a liar out of me. There we go. Evasive prey. Trophy 1 down. I think if I remember correctly, this game has 35 trophies. Significantly a lot more than the first game. Second one we're actually going to get right now. Once I drop down into this kitchen, I'm going to come over here and open the fridge. What's in the box? That's trophy number 2. So right there, like I said, I think there's 3 miscellaneous trophies. I'm going to get another collectible here. So instead of going through that door that's open, that's where I'm supposed to go, I'm going to come in here, pick up this hat. So this is the coon skin hat. And then what I'm actually going to do, just so I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And so that'll matter for later, because the third and final miscellaneous trophy, actually, since I'm a little paranoid, let me just check. Okay, there's one other one that I can get, but yeah, so I'm going to equip the hat because that is going to matter for another trophy. Okay, I'm going to come in here, grab this axe, and then, you know, I'll be honest, when I played the first game, you know, there's like no dialogue in the game. And so, but there's a lot of like imagery, you know, there's a lot of like metaphors that you're supposed to interpret and stuff like that. I'm not very good at that type of thing. I'm an idiot, I'm stupid. And so when I played the first game, I didn't really piece together an overarching theme myself. I had to like look at different theories online. But one thing I noticed, and that's something I kind of tried to keep in mind coming into this game, is I wanted to try to be a bit more, you know, conscious of the things going on in the background to try to figure out, okay, what's going on. One thing I noticed, so for those of you who maybe haven't played the first game, you play as this girl named Six. That was actually her right there, which at this point I don't know if that's obvious or not. But something I thought was cool was all the tally marks in here are at 5. And I just thought that was kind of, you know, I felt like that can't be a coincidence, because the girl in here, she's 6. And so the way I kind of interpreted it was maybe there was 5 prisoners before her, and these tally marks were being created like every time a prisoner died. And so that's why there's no 6 tally mark, because 6 is obviously still alive. That was just, I don't know, that was something I noticed. Like, obviously, if I see the number 5 like that, it can't be coincidental, I feel like, but that's just something that I thought. Again, like I said, keep in mind this is literally, I mean, I only played this game for the first time today, so technically what you're seeing now, this is my second playthrough. This part is just very eerie. Hop up on the table here. Hey guys. Hello. Okay, we're gonna not hang out there because they're very creepy. Okay, so now we come in here, and this is where we get introduced to a new mechanic, which was not part of the first game, and that is kind of this buddy system. Should be worth noting, the boy that I'm playing as, apparently his name is Mono. This is also a prequel to Little Nightmares 1. I can't remember if I mentioned that already. But yeah, the boy we're playing as, his name is apparently Mono, and then obviously, like I said, the girl's name is Six. Oh, I should point out, one of the other trophies you can get is for holding her hand for like just, it doesn't really tell you, but just a long amount of time. So apparently in the trophy guide, it says basically any chance you get to hold her hand, do it. So a lot of the times as I'm running through, I'm just going to be doing this. And over time, that's going to let us work towards that trophy. So that's like, aside from the collectibles, that's the only trophy in the game that kind of spans for multiple chapters. And so you just got to be aware of that. Okay, so here, I'm going to let her boost me up. See, even like right there, I should have grabbed her hand as I walked across that room, and I forgot. So that's something I gotta really try to remember as I go. Alright, so I'm gonna steal the crank from this old crusty bitch's arm, or from her hands. And then, sorry. I mean, she's not even... Or actually, I don't know. I hadn't really considered this, because the people downstairs, they definitely looked like real people. She looked like more of a dummy, but now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't explained this, but the first kind of boss of this game is the hunter. And so right now we're in like the hunter's cabin. And so now that I think about it, that was probably a real person that he, there's a word I'm trying to think of, that he taxidermied. That's like one thought. Oh, okay. Put down the drink, Nick. Alright, so we gonna jump up onto here. And then grab this key. There we go. But I'm not going to do anything with the gnome. Like apparently right there, you can follow the gnome and it will lead you to another hat. But you don't need that hat for the platinum. So for right now, I'm just going to not bother with it. All right, jump down. And then I will wait for her. Again, unnecessary, but why not? Just as much as I can. Gonna be holding her hand a lot. Go ahead and open the lock. And we are now outside. So I'm trying to make sure, got the hat. So far I'm doing good on collectibles. Right here, this is the third glitched persona. So you open this outhouse here, and you're gonna see him in here just taking a shit, minding his own business, and I'm gonna come in and interrupt him. Okay. Alright. So, now we come in here. Just trying to remember where the rest... Okay, I'm just trying to make a mental note of where the rest of the collectibles are so I don't forget anything. Okay. So go ahead and push that box. What's in the fucking box? Okay. Oh wait, I should wait for her. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and crouch here. So there's the hunter. That's one thing I fucking love about these games, is the villains that they come up with. Like, I remember in the first game, we had the janitor, we had the butcher, like, that's just to name a few. And, yeah, okay, can you open the door? The enemies they come up with are really cool. Alright, so now we're actually gonna wanna run. This part's a little weird. Took me a second to figure out what was going on here. You gotta hide behind these boxes so that he shoots the boxes and then you can run in between shots. So I didn't realize that last time, or like during my practice run, and I got absolutely fucked up by him. Okay. So that was the first hunter. Like, look how fucking creepy and cool he looks. Just the character designs that these people come up with in this game are really good. And like, this is literally only chapter 1. You know, this is the first guy that we're seeing. So I'm like super excited. Alright, I'm gonna grab her hand. We're gonna creep slowly. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna creep slowly along with him. What I want to do here is come as close to the screen as possible. Because we're gonna like hide in the shadows, because there's gonna be this part's really weird, this bird, and you can see he like basically shines the light right on me, but because I'm like as close to the screen as possible, I'm just outside of its depth. So I don't know if that's actually how you're supposed to do that part or not, but it works, so fuck it. That's what I'm doing. Notice how again I'm grabbing her hand. Okay, so this part I want to take my time with, because I need to... Okay. Okay, I should have ran for it right there. Okay, so I'm gonna let him do one more sweep, and then we gotta make a big run for it. This part I actually died on the first time I played. Okay, so right there. Oh, I thought he got me. I thought he got me. Ooh, okay. Now I'm gonna come in here so that he can't shoot me. Let's go ahead and grab her hand. Damn, well, so far so good. We're just strolling along. Okay. So this part... I'm going to let her jump. And then this is where you'll get introduced to another mechanic. It should... Yeah, so... Press triangle to call. And so the trophy here, so I'm gonna go for another trophy actually in a second. The trophy is, it's actually kind of funny. You basically just have to call her until the trophy pops. So watch this. Like, I'm gonna stand here. And I'm just gonna literally stand here and mash the triangle button until the trophy pops. And I think maybe you have to do it a certain number of times because the trophy is actually called 26. So maybe, I'm not actually counting, but maybe you gotta do it 26 times. So there we go, 26, and the description is really funny because it's just like, relax, she heard you. Okay, so, what am I doing? Ah, yes, okay. Another collectible here, so this is gonna be the second hat of the video. So we're gonna jump over to this cage, get on top. Yeah, this, every time I'm in the woods, it really reminds me of Limbo. I mean, it's cool. It's like a 3D, much more detailed Limbo. Okay, so there's the second hat of the level. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but again, just notice I have the coonskin hat equipped. I better grab her hand. Alright, and so now we're coming back to this. Fuck, I might die. I might die. Oh. Alright. So now I'm gonna crawl up, hide behind this box. Ah! Go, mono, fucking get up! Okay, this part's really stupid. I died my first part here, and I really don't know why. I don't know how, but you just gotta run. And, like, somehow I died. And that time, somehow I didn't. So I still don't really understand. Because the first time I played on my practice playthrough, I didn't do anything, like, differently. I just ran. And I got fucking killed, and it kind of pissed me off. But as you guys know, a lot pisses me off when I play video games. Alright. So here, I guess another kind of new mechanic. We're gonna just follow him along, and then now I can hit the crouch button to go underwater. And then once again, we just got to avoid the light, or he'll start shooting at us. This part I don't think is that difficult, but still want to be careful, obviously. Okay. Go ahead and follow her. I'm gonna go underwater. You can mimic her movements. I don't always do exactly what she does, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh god, I might die. Yo, how the fuck does he shoot me underwater? That's dirty ass water. I'm fucking hidden. Fucking eagle-eyed looking motherfucking bitch. How did you see me? Oh my god, come on, mate. Come on. And now what you gonna do? Shoot me through the fucking water again? Come on. Come on, you fucking prick. Damn it, I was really hoping to do that without any deaths. But I always gotta die at least once, I guess. Alright. Little heart carved into the tree trunk there. I'm kind of curious how that got there. Alright, so push that over. Oh my god, that was bloody close. Alright, so now that tree trunk gives me the cover that I need. Fuck off. Get your light out of here. I might have dove too soon. Ah! Okay, that was close. Okay. Alright, so now we'll crawl up here. And now let us see. I'm gonna grab her hand again just for this part here. I'm gonna crouch so that we maybe don't alert the birds. Ah, fuck off, you fucking bird. Ah, get behind the box. Okay, guys, so this is where the third miscellaneous trophy comes into play. We're gonna come into this shed here. You're gonna want to, if you haven't already, you're gonna want to equip the coonskin hat, because what you have to do for this trophy is you have to shoot him while wearing the coonskin hat, so that it's kind of like a hunter versus hunter type thing. So here we go. Just interact with the gun. Literally, you don't really have to do anything. Just hit the, R1, R2, whatever the fuck button it is, and interact with the gun, and you'll get that trophy, and then you'll be a happy person. Boom, fair prey. So that's, 3 trophies down. We're actually going to get another one, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool with my new setup. If you guys can see in my mirror, I have the Halo poster right above my desk, and then I have posters along this wall behind me, which I was really hoping would show up on camera, but apparently only the bottom halves do. I'll show you guys this in my office tour video, but like basically this one right here, this is Mac Miller. This is my favorite artist of all time, and then we have a Lil Wayne one, another Mac Miller one, and then a Post Malone one at the very end. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the setup behind me worked out. You can see like there's the mirror behind me, which is on purpose so that you guys can see like my setup in front of me. I thought that was kind of cool. I think that's what PewDiePie currently does. I didn't necessarily get the idea from him, but when I saw him doing it, I thought that was cool. I like PewDiePie. Let's go ahead and grab. Come on, love. Alright, so the final collectible is at the top of the screen here. You're gonna run up on the beach before going through that door. And we're gonna interact with the 4th glitched persona. There we go, Wild Kids. So that's for getting all 4 glitched personas in Chapter 1. And then finally, guys, we're gonna go through the door here. And that will trigger the end of Chapter 1. So we get the Foraged trophy, and that's it. That's all of Chapter 1. So I'll go ahead and pause the game here. In the next video, we'll tackle Chapter 2. In case you guys wanted to see, you can see here, by just doing this first video, we are 14% of the way done with the game. 6 out of 35 trophies. Making good progress. So, that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, let me know what you thought, as always, in the comments down below. Good to be back. Good to be playing this game. Good to be trophy hunting. Let's just keep it going. All right. See you guys later.